glass ceramic material with exciting new properties.
Corning is a company that's been around for a long time. Well known for its highly durable cookware with cute designs, the company that made Pyrex and Corningware now manufactures glass for cars, fiber optic cable, and smartphones.
So, welcome to the Corning Museum of Glass, where 17 years and younger are always free. There's over 50,000 pieces of glass in their collection. There's a 15-foot swirling green glass in the lobby called the Green Tower. You learn a lot while you're there. Do you know the kilns that they use in the demonstration get to 2100 degrees Fahrenheit? That's as hot as lava. They made the first glass encasements for Thomas Edison's light bulbs. They were made in 1879 in Corning. They developed Pyrex, Corelware, and Corningware. Another fun fact, you would think glass blowing requires huge lung capacity. But actually, if you can blow out a birthday candle, you can blow glass. Corning Glass Works was founded in 1851. It was originally known as the Bay State Glass Company, and it was located in Somerville, Massachusetts. Then it moved to Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and became known as the Brooklyn Flint Glass Works. Then it moved in 1868 to Corning, New York, where it became known as Corning Glass Works, and in 1989, the name changed to Corning Incorporated.
Just a little bit of glass. We set up a nice, even, solid foundation, and then we go back in and we get an extra layer of glass. About 250 pounds of glass. It sits in a big ceramic bowl called a crucible, and Chris just goes in, turns one direction, and gathers that second layer. So he submerges that bubble that he had on that pipe already. That helps quite a bit to be able to do all the things that Chris is doing to the glass while inflating at the exact same time.
Pretty beautiful.
I know that glass is bright orange, but it's actually clear glass. And he's going to get it as close as possible to a day's design. And that's just a small gather of glass on a solid iron. They're going to transfer the piece to that solid iron so that we can finish the top. As you can see, we've shaped the bottom first. Then we'll go crack it from the blowpipe, and then that's going to allow them to shape the top. So Jeff will take that punty, he'll attach it to the bottom of the vase, right in the center of that foot, a cold tool or a drop of water. Then all he'll have to do is tap the blowpipe and that'll break free. So this is always the exciting part of the process. Line, a light tap.
So if the handles break off,
Little
no,
trim.
it wasn't done right.
And start to pull it to the length he wants, and he cuts away. It's going to connect because it's still very hot. So this oven is set at 960 degrees. It's holding everything we're going to make today at that temperature. That's the temperature where the glass won't crack and it won't start to remelt. And at the end of the day, we'll turn that off, and a computer program will slowly bring the temperature down overnight. Whisk that away, store it in our annealing oven.
The rest of it is trying very hard to stay the same size that it was. And so it's creating a little tug of war in the glass. And we call that thermal stress. So if I control the amount and the placement of the stress by controlling the way that I heat the glass, I can actually control when and where the glass is going to break. Kind of like this. And so you can see breaks in a nice neat ring right around
glass in a very special way. Rather than using the ambient heat of a furnace and then to melt glass and then shaping it as it cools down, we're going to be melting and shaping things all at the same time using this device called a torch. Outline of the fish and hopefully give it that illusion of grace and movement.
Rockwell Museum is located in the historic City Hall building of Corning, New York, that was built in 1893. The museum opened in 1976. The Rockwell Museum founder was Robert F. Rockwell, Jr. He'd moved to Corning in 1933 to run his grandfather's department store. He bought his first Western painting in 1958, and over the next 25 years, he expanded his collection to include not only paintings but also sculptures, etchings, drawings, Native American art. He, along with his longtime friend Frederick Carter, founder of the Steuben Glass Works, amassed quite a collection of art, glass, and antique toys and guns. Bill remembers both the department store and the museum. The store was full of Western art and guns at that time. In 1973, with financial support of Corning Glass, they began the process of moving the collection from his department store on Market Street to the old City Hall building. It moved from the department store to Baron Steuben Hotel in 1976 before moving in 1982 to the old City Hall building where it is now housed. And once the museum became a Smithsonian affiliate, they had to diversify from strictly being Western art, antiques, toys, Steuben glass, and gun collection to an art museum that pulled across all the genres of art.